Alright, we're going to diagnose some engine performance issues here. This is a 98 Civic, just had a B18, B1 swapped into it. OBD2 to OBD1 swap, all that. I don't know the specifics of it, but I do know it doesn't run good, and I do know we're going to fix it. So, here's the deal. It idles like shit, but it runs fantastic when you get it up above 2 grand, and it, even when you hammer on it, you would imagine, you know, oh, it runs pretty good. Now, cold start, because it idles a bit high, it actually sounds okay. Something's obviously not quite right. I'll cut back when it warms up. We're starting to warm up a little bit, and you can tell it is not happy about the way it idles. But you're going to start looking at it and be like, maybe it's fuel injectors, maybe it's spark plugs, and then you go take it for a drive and it just runs tremendous. You would never think anything will be really wrong with it. Now, here's where you're going to be surprised. Here's how it runs hot idle. This is when the problem is most prevalent. It's more or less okay until it's not. So, you know, check the basics, all that. It's a Honda, it's got a distributor, so you can check the ignition timing with a timing light. And it's somewhat adjustable. You see right now it is, let's see, Honda spin counterclockwise, so that's fully retarded. You take the distributor, you advance it the whole way, and it gets a little better, but it's still not right. You got your timing light on it, and you still can't see the timing marks. So you unbolt the distributor completely, and you rotate it back and forth, you know, until you see your marks with the timing light. And the way that you can get the marks to line up on this particular one, the way it's running poorly, if you turn it the whole way past advanced, beyond those bolt holes allow, it smooths out perfectly. So that tells you what? That tells you the timing belt's off a tooth. So, you know, whoever installed this timing belt, not the owner of the vehicle, he purchased the engine complete. Whoever installed the belt put it off just a tooth. Not difficult to do with a Honda, I would assume. Not that I'm the, I know pretty much nothing about B series. I'm an F series kind of person. I've built a few of those, but, you know, basic mechanics tells you that if you have to advance the distributor way too far to get the timing in spec, you've got a belt problem, and it's not in time. So we're going to fix that. Okay, here we are. So, I know my camera's horrible. I'm getting a new one soon. The two yellow marks obviously should face each other. Those are on the cams. Now, we go down to the lower timing mark. Here's where things get awfully fun. As you can see, oh boy, I don't know if you can. You see the little dark mark on the rear silver part there, shaped like an arrow, but because my camera sucks so bad you can't tell. And then you see the little tick mark on the crank sprocket. Those are not lined up. That is off a tooth. So, supposedly this engine was assembled by someone at a Honda dealership who is a technician at a Honda dealership. That just goes to show you, people at the dealer don't know everything, and I myself work at a Subaru dealer, so I don't claim to know everything either, but at least what I do, I try to do correctly. That is incorrect. I wish I could get a better shot of that. I will take a couple pictures of it and include it in this video, just so you can see how fucked up and far off that is. Alright, time to fix it. Okay, here's what we did. We know the cams are good. Well, I know the cams are good, because I know the factory timing marks. So we colored in a dot there. We colored in 2 dots there. Exhaust cam, intake cam. We don't want to swap those around. It's highly unlikely that we will swap those, but we want to be as idiot-proof as possible here. So we colored those in, so when we put the belt back on, this will be in time, because those marks are lined up. Now, we know which way we got to go with this, so you can see how I colored in an offset mark here. The yellow dot needs to go inside the yellow little cave, I suppose you can call that, little yellow hut. So we're going to make the belt one more tooth to the left. So we're going to loosen the belt, take the belt off, reset the tension. I'm not going to videotape that part. This is just mainly for engine performance diagnostics. So if you can tell, the car ran perfect. You hammer on it, sounds great. Still ran 0 to 60 in about 9 seconds. I mean, kind of on the slow side, but you know, smooth. Ran smooth. Never would have guessed. So that's what we got to do.